Bruce Wayne once again took on his identity as Gotham's dark vigilante. He roamed the city streets as he always did, trying to maintain order in a place where chaos reigned. But this time, something different was troubling him. There was a tension within, an unusual inner conflict. And it all started when Selina Kyle entered his life. She was Catwoman, an enigmatic and irresistible figure. Bruce found himself torn between his commitment to justice and his attraction to Selina, whose pain and fury he recognized. They were both wounded souls, and that connected them in a way Bruce had never expected. At the same time, in Gotham's depths, another threat was emerging. Oswald Cobblepot, known as the Penguin, crawled out from the sewers where he had been rejected all his life. He was a grotesque and tragic figure, driven by rage accumulated since childhood. The Penguin didn't just want revenge. He wanted to control Gotham, to mold it in his image. His repulsive appearance contrasted with his relentless ambition, and while he presented himself to the public as a victim, he secretly plotted the destruction of everyone who opposed him. Selina Kyle, on the other hand, had been reborn. Once an underestimated secretary, mistreated by everyone, she suffered an event that nearly took her life. But instead of falling, she rose as Catwoman, an imposing figure of sensuality and vengeance. Her suit, tight as a second skin, reflected her new determination, a woman who would no longer be trampled. Every movement she made was full of feline grace, but also fraught with danger. Between her and Batman, there was undeniable chemistry. It was a game of cat and mouse, where both hid their true faces behind the masks they wore. Behind many of these events was businessman Max Schreck. Ambitious and corrupt, he manipulated everyone around him to achieve his goals. He underestimated Selina Kyle, treating her as a disposable tool, not realizing his actions would lead to the creation of Catwoman. Schreck was the kind of villain who worked in the shadows, more concerned with maintaining his empire than with moral questions. He formed alliances with the Penguin, but only to serve his own interests, never caring about what was best for Gotham. As Bruce faced these challenges, he always had Alfred Pennyworth by his side, his loyal butler. Alfred, who knew Bruce better than anyone, was his anchor to humanity. He knew that behind Batman's mask was a man battling his own pain and darkness. Their conversations were moments of reflection, where the weight of Bruce's double life was eased, if only briefly. Alfred offered not just practical support, but also wisdom, believing in Bruce's capacity to do good, even when Bruce himself sometimes doubted it. In the city's deepest shadows, a figure observed from afar, Poison Ivy. She wasn't directly involved in the conflicts, but her presence was felt. To her, the battle in Gotham reflected the destruction humanity was causing not only to itself, but to the planet. In her view, the real villains weren't just the criminals and heroes, but society as a whole, which was devastating nature